Hello and welcome to SG Speechless. Today's video is the Glass Bridge Survivor skin combos. Let's get into this video. This video is going to be combos for Glass Bridge Survivor, which is based off of Gangsay Buick from Season 1 of Squid Game, and this skin can be found in the item shop under the Games tab and can be bought separately for 1,200 V-Bucks or with the Squid Bundle for 3,000 V-Bucks. If you ever would like to use my credit code for any cosmetics in the item shop, for example the Glass Bridge Survivor skin, my credit code is SPEECH or Speech. If you do decide to use it, feel free to let me know so I can thank you personally. All combos will be shown up in-game at the end of the video. Make sure to give a timestamp in the description and the comments down below as well. If you ever do have any other Fortnite related videos you'd like to see, also feel free to let me know in the comments down below. And any of my videos can be long form or short form. The Glass Bridge Survivor skin is part of the game set introduced in this season. And for this one we have patches, yes, because in the first season of Squid Game when they had to vote whether or not to keep the games going, the actual player 67 decided to vote yes, and obviously the player number for Gangsay Buick is 67 as you see right here. Backbling is Delicious Dalgona, part of the game set introduced in Chapter 6 Season 3. And when they were doing it, the actual shape that she got was triangle, so that's why I'm using the triangle style. As you see with the sewing needle, goes very nicely with the pickaxe that I'm using, which is Star Wars series Quicksilver Baton Spear, part of the new trilogy set introduced in last season. Looks very similar to an actual sewing needle as you see right here. Can't really zoom in, but it looks pretty similar. The glider I'm using for all combos is the Sully's new seaplane, part of the Uncharted set introduced in Chapter 3 Season 3. Men use it for the actual colour scheme. If you don't have this one or don't want to use it, you can also use the Big Haul, Safecracker or Cursed Hazeboard. Any of those would work nicely. Contrail is Burn Down, part of the Flame and Fortune set introduced in Chapter 5 Season 1's Battle Pass, sticking with or choosing the second style I should say, which is Stygian for the green. If you don't have this one or don't want to use it, you can also use Big Score, Cash Flow. Any of those would work nicely. The first weapon wrap is this one right here. Pancake Posse, part of the Breakfast Bandit set introduced in Chapter 2 Season 5 Battle Pass. Mancake's wrap goes very nice with the back, because the actual Delicious Dalgona is like a honeycomb biscuit. I'm basically using this as a representation of like honeycomb biscuit. I know it's obviously technically not syrup, but I'm basically kind of cheating a bit and basically using it as like honey or like honeycomb. But either way, let's move on to combo number 2 for the Glass Bridge Survivor skin. Now, backbling is a reference to green light, red light. Oh, sorry, red light, green light. The backbling is Traffic Tilter, part of the new technique set introduced in Chapter 6 Season 3, or more specifically Season 4 OG Pass, sticking with the standard style. Pickaxe is Stop Sign, Game of Legends series pickaxe, part of the company set introduced in Chapter 5 Season 3, goes very nicely with the traffic light theme or just the actual theme of red light, green light. Let's move on to the second weapon up now. Can be bought in the item shop, look at me, part of the Morty C137 set introduced in Chapter 2 Season 7. Using it for the colour scheme works pretty nicely. The hardest thing I found to combo with the skin was definitely the weapon wrap. Let's move on to the third combo now. The backbling is the Dakaji box, part of the game set introduced in Chapter 6 Season 3. This backbling can be bought separately or can also be bought with a Squid Accessories bundle. Same with the Delicious Dalgona, can also be bought separately or with the actual bundle. And this backbling works perfectly for the Squid Game's theme. Pickaxe is Combat Knife, part of the Future War set introduced in Chapter 2 Season 5. And this is to represent the actual contraband that Player 67 or the actual Gangsay Buick managed to sneak in, which is basically like a pocket knife. So you can use this. You can also use a stun knife, slasher, any style of knife would work nicely. I decided to use this one personally. So let's move on to the third weapon up now. Using it for the brown theme, part of the Indiana Jones set, and is a rogue archaeology introduced in Chapter 3 Season 3's Battle Pass. Works nicely with the brown, goes nice with the backbling, pickaxe, and also her hair style or hair colour as well. Let's move on to the fourth combo now. Backbling is Swag Bag, part of the Getaway Gang set introduced in Chapter 1 Season 5. Works nicely, basically a bag for the cash. Obviously works perfectly. You can use any backbling that could be like cash themed, like prize themed, could be like say a llama, anything that's basically like money would work nicely. Pickaxe is Slasher, part of the Shape set introduced in Chapter 4 Season 4, similar to the actual combat knife once again. Basically represent the pocket knife. Obviously if I did have a pocket knife I would have used it, but this does work nicely for the brown nonetheless. Also the knife design, basically like a butcher's knife. Let's move on to the fourth weapon up now. squaring off, introduced in Chapter 4 Season 1, mainly using it for the white, but does work nicely for the other colours. Obviously, as you see, the actual menu has a little bit of green, purple, yellow, works nicely with the other colours on it, but mainly using it for the white, to be fair. Let's move on to the 5th combo now. Backbling is a Channel 6 news camera, part of the TMNT set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 1. Works very nicely with the theme of Squid Game and just a skin in general. This is April O'Neill's Backbling from TMNT. Pickaxe, I wasn't sure what to use, so I thought I'd use a throwback axe, part of the Origins set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 4, mainly using it for the brown design. Let's move on to the 5th weapon wrap now. Star Wars series, Kamino's Finest, part of the prequel trilogy set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 2, using it for white and the black, but to be fair, mainly for the white. Let's move on to the next combo now. Combo number 6. Backbling is Hollowback, part of the Boundless set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 4. So I could use this sticker here, the Dakaji Flip, and to get this one, it's a Twitch drop you can get currently, and you can actually unlock 4, to be fair. The first one is a games banner for watching 30 minutes. The Cuddly Game Spray is for watching 1 hour. Guarded Game Spray is for watching 1 hour 30. And the Dakaji Flip Emoticon is for watching 2 hours. Basically, streamers, Fortnite streamers on Twitch who have obviously drops enabled. A couple of people I was watching was Cypher PK, Typical Gamer, and Mr. Savage. There are a lot of different ones you can watch. If you just basically go onto the channel, it will say in the description, drops enabled. Make sure that your actual Epic Games account is linked to Fortnite. So your Epic Games is linked to your Twitch account. So make sure it is, so be able to claim the rewards. This works nicely for the Squid Game theme. Pickaxe is Harley Hitter, DC series pickaxe, part of the Gotham City set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Works nicely for the actual the colour scheme, and also it has a little bit of red, a little bit of blue, and also works pretty nicely with her skin tone also. Let's move on to the weapon wrap now for this combo. The Stygian Burn, part of the Flame and Fortune set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 1's Battle Pass, using it for the white and green. You can also use the Stygian Flame for the black and green if you'd like to also. Let's move on to combo number 7 now. Backbling is Double Agent Hardcase, part of the Double Agent set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 3. Pretty much using it basically like a briefcase for the cash, but you can also use the standard one. That's the silver one, which just makes the hard case maybe, but whichever the silver one is, basically this one, which goes with the standard wildcard skin, just basically a silver version of this Backbling. I'm using the Shadow Hardcase style for the black. You can also use the default for the white, both would work nicely, or just a silver one. Pickaxe is Gold Crow, part of the Double Agent set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 3, using it for the black and gold. Let's move on to the red wrap now for this combo. White and black themed Shadow series, also Shadow Angular Shift, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Let's move on to the next combo now. Combo number 8. Backbling is Marvel series Infinity Gauntlet, part of the Mad Titan set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 7. I'm using this Backbling as a reference to Chao Bong, which is also known by his stage name as Thanos, and is player 230 in the 2nd season of Squid Game, so I thought I'd use it as a reference to him. Pickaxe is Stun Knife, Game Legend series pickaxe, part of the Sneaking set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 1. Using it once again as a reference to the pocket knife that obviously player 67 has. Let's move on to the this combo's weapon wrap, I should say, which is Carbon and Gold, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 7, using it for the Carbon and Gold design. Let's move on to combo number 9 now. Backbling is Banner Shield, part of the Banner Brigade set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 8. The actual banner I'm using is the basically Squid Game or the game's banner, basically a cuddle team leader, but basically the actual dull from red light, green light. And to get this one, you've got to watch 30 minutes of streams that have drops enabled on Twitch. The pickaxe for this combo is white and black themed, which is this one. Or the colour scheme I'm using is blacked out, and that is on 3rd row down, 2nd colour across. The weapon rack, or pickaxe for this combo I should say, Scully Scepter, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 4, using it for white and black like I mentioned. Let's move on to the weapon wrap now for this combo. This one right here can be bought in the arm shop. Doodle Buddies, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 5, using it for the white and black also. Let's move on to the final combo for Glass Bridge Survivor now. And for this one, I thought I'd use the Crystal Llama, part of the Getaway Gang set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 8. But I'd use it like a prize, like a jewel. You could obviously have jewel, cash, anything like that. So you could use this one. Gold token, a bag of cash, anything like that. Anything like you could get as a prize, as winning, I guess. Backbling, or the Backbling colour or crystal, is Diamond for the white. Pickaxe is the Vault Guardian, part of the Getaway Gang set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 1. Use it for the black, silver and gold. You can also use the Gold Crowbar, any of those would work nicely. Final weapon wrap now is this one right here. Shadow Gold, part of the Thousand Faces set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 1. Thought I'd use it for the white, black and gold design. That's all the skin combos done for the Glass Bridge Survivor skin. And I'll be definitely making combos for the actual Dakaji Defender. This one right here, I'll be making combos for that one tomorrow, and that'll pretty much be all the Squid Game skins I want to get combos done. But we also do have default versions of the skins, but I'm not really too bothered about making combos for those. Just want to make it for the 4 main ones, basically from the show. If you ever do have any other video suggestions, always feel free to let me know in the comments down below, or always down to give something new a go. But anyways, that's pretty decent.